Y'all doing the Sharp Burn? I'm here, Preacher Man R&B, and this is another episode of Richard TV 91. This time I'm doing another episode of movie reviews. This time I'm reviewing Tremors 3 Back to Profession. What Tremors 3 is about is Bert goes back to his home of perfection right after he does a shrieker hunt in Mexico. And it's like 100 shriekers that he's hunting in Mexico, and he has this Gatling gun, and he kills all the shriekers down in Mexico, so he goes back to perfection. Well, when he gets to profession, he meets this guy named Jack that's having this little graboid tour, and he's making money off of it. And at first, Bert doesn't really like Jack that much. And we meet Mindy, older version of Mindy and her mother. And then uh, Chain's niece is over the store now. She's trying to make money off the graboids just like everybody else, and she has her own business and everything. And graboids show up back to perfection. And Mindy's mama calls the animal rights group or whatever. So now they're telling Bert that he can't kill the graboids. Well, graboids wind up turning into shriekers, and there's about 6 shriekers at start, and it kills the government people. And then Bert and them hunt the shriekers down to this tavern, and El Blanco, this albino graboid, has been following Bert this whole movie. And it's because Bert has this watch that only dogs can hear. It's kind of like a dog whistle or whatever. That's why El Blanco is on Bert and won't stay off of Bert. And Bert actually gets eaten by a graboid in this movie. And Jack leads the graboid to Bert's home, and the graboid hits Bert's cement wall that's underground and kills himself. And then Jack digs Bert out and then cuts Bert out of the graboid with the chainsaw, and Bert's still alive. And what happens is El Blanco has Bert and them on a rock while the Shriekers are still up in the canyon. And the Shriekers wind up shedding their skin and becoming ass blasters. And ass blasters can fly, and they can shoot fire out their butts. And they use that to propel themselves in the air, and they could glide and fly that way. And Bert and them has to figure out how to kill them. And they lure the Shriekers and El Blanco to Bert's house, because El Blanco can't get in Bert's house because of the concrete wall underground. But he forgot about the ass blasters, and the ass blasters come in, and well, one ass blaster comes in, and then Bert blows up his house with the ass blaster in it, and then they lead the ass blasters to this old junkyard, and they make this potato gun, and they use flaming rods and kill all the ass blasters except for one that Mindy and them caught. And then Mindy and them sells theirs to Siegfried and Roy at the end of the movie. And Bert leaves El Blanco alive because Melvin from the first movie is trying to buy up perfection and make housing projects or whatever, but he can't do that as long as El Blanco is alive in perfection because he's an endangered species. And that's all that really happened. My question for y'all is, y'all have ever watched Tremors 3 Back to Perfection? What'd y'all like about it? As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, GG's awesome. It's been an episode of Richard TV 91. See y'all next time.